People often have to connect their TV to different sources, so most modern TV are designed with HDMI ports and require an HDMI splitter. Using an HDMI splitter or a switcher has changed how we connect our devices to the HDMI splitter or switcher allows users to connect different devices to their TV, like streaming devices, game consoles, cable boxes, etc. HDMI splitter vs. switcher. While you can use them for almost the same things, they have distinct features. This article discusses the difference between an HDMI splitter and a switcher. Continue watching this video to find out more. HDMI splitter allows you to stream to multiple TV. The HDMI splitter is a device that allows one source and splits it into multiple sources using an HDMI cord. For instance, if you want to plug your Xbox into multiple TV, you need a splitter. HDMI switcher. Perfect for connecting multiple devices. The HDMI switcher is a device that takes up multiple sources and connects them to one device. For instance, if you have a DVD player, an Xbox, and your phone and you want to plug them into your TV, you need a switcher. Differences between an HDMI splitter and a switcher. HDMI splitters and switchers come in handy when connecting your devices to your TV, and both aid the process and have different functions, serving the same goal. Many users get confused trying to understand the disparities between the devices. However, the HDMI splitter and switcher differ. Here are a few of their differences. The difference in the number of sources. The HDMI switcher receives data from multiple sources and connects them to the TV using an HDMI cable. In most cases, there are a lot of devices that need to be connected to the TV, but because the TV is designed with limited HDMI ports, using all these devices becomes a problem. The HDMI switcher becomes essential here. You can use different devices with the HDMI switcher. The HDMI switcher is designed with many HDMI ports. All you have to do is connect all the devices to those ports in the HDMI switcher. Then connect a single cable from the HDMI switcher to your TV HDMI port, and start watching all your devices simultaneously. The HDMI splitter can connect from one source to multiple display units. Just as the name suggests, if you want to play a video from your device on multiple screens, an HDMI splitter is all you need. Operational differences. The way the HDMI splitter works is straightforward, and it transmits data from a source to multiple displays through the splitter's HDMI plugs. So, you can connect several HDMI outputs to a single HDMI source even when you do not have enough HDMI ports to. In contrast, to use the HDMI switcher, you need to plug the switch into the power outlet before connecting to the TV. Tag it to the TV HDMI port, and ensure that it is close to the source. Next, you'll have to set up the HDMI switcher. Plug it into the power outlet, and connect your devices by connecting your cables to the ports given on the switcher. Cable interference. Using an HDMI splitter will require multiple cables, possibly long ones that could interfere with your source's signal. But with the HDMI switcher, you only need one cable as you can connect from multiple sources to your TV. Video lag. There will be some lag with HDMI splitters, but it shouldn't be more than a few milliseconds to 2 minutes at worst. But the delay is usually so short that you won't notice. In contrast, HDMI switcher users do not experience video quality. Users often encounter video quality issues when using an HDMI splitter. Still, this problem is always from the HDMI splitter's quality, while there are no complaints about video quality for HDMI switchers. If the cable is HDMI 2.0 compatible, an HDMI switcher can transmit 4K video without losing. HDMI splitter vs. switcher. Both the HDMI splitter and switcher are preferred for different reasons. The switcher allows you to connect multiple devices at once. With the HDMI splitter, you can have several devices to share or transfer your video output without stress. Also, the splitter can work hand in hand with any device that cooperates with the HDMI input and output modes of operation. Depending on your preferences or budget, you can decide to go for either of the two devices. The point is not which device is better, but which can meet your goal. We are almost wrapping up. These are the common differences between these two. Hope you like this video. Please comment, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos.